Hey there, Tubanites. It's your friendly neighborhood flash in the pan. Excuse the perspiration if you can see any. It's starting to get warm here in North Texas. It is mid to late April, and it's supposed to touch the 80s today. And I've already been out wandering around. Question: what does a Beretta 92, a Sig P226, and a Taurus G2C have in common? Well, of course, you've clicked on the video, you've seen the title. The answer is there's some magazine interchangeability. Point in case. So this is our 30 round Beretta magazine. As you can see, goes in, locks, will feed from that location. But if you take this same magazine and insert it into the Sig P226, now it goes in, but you can see it doesn't latch. But it does ride right up in, and it would feed reliably. Same thing if you take the P226 mag and insert it in the Beretta. Now you'll see here that it does lock in, but you'll see it's also shy of feeding properly. And that the difference is, of course, if you look where the magazine latch holes are, they're different. So theory would dictate that you could get your Dremel out, as you've seen me do in the past, and make new magazine slots on your magazines and use one in the other if necessary. But you're probably saying to your screen, Flash, you forgot one of the magazines. Well, indeed I did. So we have the Taurus out here, but why? I got to thinking. That's the wife's Taurus. I have mine in the car. You've seen me paint the base plates recently. Video range trip coming soon. But I got to thinking, well, Taurus, if you don't know, is a company in Brazil. That company got its start because Beretta won the military contract for the Brazilian Army, but the requirement for the Brazilian Army was that the guns had to be manufactured in Brazil. And so when that military contract ran out, that company, the existing building and whatnot, was essentially up for sale, and the company Taurus bought it. If you don't know, Taurus, I won't say got its start, but one of their main guns starting out was a Beretta copy. I think they called it the PT92. From what I've heard, they're actually pretty decent copies as well. So I got to thinking in my weird head, because this is what I do when I'm sitting around watching YouTube. What if, just for giggles, they decided to use a magazine that they already had for some of their Taurus models, but they just cut them down, right? And so what I did is I grabbed the Taurus and then I grabbed the Beretta magazine. Now it does, same thing, go in there, but same thing as with the P226, they're different, right? They line up differently. However, I did remember that, wait a minute, the Sig magazine slots were a little higher than the Berettas as well. So I wonder how close. Oh my friends. So here's your Sig mag. Here's a Taurus G2C. Oh, that's strange. Well, look at that. It lines up perfectly. So if I were to, say, send the slide home, insert the magazine, and oh, the only thing I haven't done, and we'll go ahead and do it live on camera for you if you bear with me here. I have 5 dummy rounds. I don't know how I'm going to show those to you without spilling out on my hand. There you go, dummy rounds. I'm going to load those into our Sig mag. And we're going to stick this in the Taurus, send the slide home. Load of chamber indicators up. As you can see, it did in fact chamber around. I'm not going to yeet these all over my garage, so you'll just have to trust me, but yeah, injected that one, loaded the next. Injected, oops, I caused that one. Load one. Yep. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and held the last one open. So it looks as if, ladies and gents, right out of the box, that the, don't roll off the table there, that the Sig magazines will work in a G2C. I tried, obviously this will fit in the magazine well of either one of these, but being that this is only a 12 rounder, it's nowhere near long enough to hit the latch, especially on the Sig, which it should line up with. So for all of you budget-friendly G2C owners, just know, we'll go to the range and check this. I don't know if this is gonna like beat up on the feed lips up top here and maybe wear them down eventually. I don't know, maybe they're just different enough, but right now it looks like if you want extended magazines for your G2C, and I think the G3C uses the same magazines as well, can't talk, you can do that. I may, if I get bored enough or if I get enough views from this video, so share, like, subscribe if you want to see this happen, I may buy an extra 30 rounder for the Beretta and get the Dremel out and make it work for the Sig, because that would be kind of cool to have, you know, one that latches inside the Sig. You could legit probably just hold this here while you're shooting if you want to go ghetto, and it would probably, you know what, let's try it. That's what we're here for. Let's try it and see what happens. Put these 5 in here. You would probably legit have to sit there and hold it while you're shooting, and it would look dumb, but it would probably work. So we'll go ahead and slide that in, send her home. Looks like it chambered me, it sure did. And yeah, now it's trying to push out with the magazine pushing against the, so you would legit have to sit there and like hold it up in. Yeah, that would just be silly. We're not gonna do that. Anywho's, yeah, just thought you should know, something that I was playing with when I got to thinking about things. I thought that was pretty cool. Anywho's, range trip with the Taurus coming soon. Probably range trip with the P226 as well. I don't know if we'll take the Beretta out again. I don't want to wear this thing out too much. Like I said, this is more of a fun gun for me, but still, we might take her to the range. I appreciate you guys watching. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe. I'm getting pretty close to the potential of monetization, so that would be kind of cool to make a few cents. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Take care.